Welcome to the future of things. This video is on climate change, an undeniable reality that's affecting our planet today and in the future, and has been the topic of research and discussion in various fields, including public policy, science, and social movements. To navigate the challenges that lie ahead and effectively mitigate the adverse effects of climate change on the environment and society, it is essential to grasp its historical context. The formation of the Earth and its atmosphere began with the origin of the planet itself. Over time, the atmosphere evolved from a reducing state to an oxidizing one, eventually giving rise to the stable, breathable atmosphere we have today. Throughout Earth's history, natural climate shifts such as ice ages and interglacial periods have occurred. These events were caused by factors like orbital forcing, solar variability, and volcanic activity, with significant effects on Earth's climate, ecosystem, and early human societies. The Anthropocene is a proposed geological epoch characterized by significant human influence on Earth's ecosystem, including climate change. Debate continues on the precise start date of the Anthropocene, with many scientists arguing that it began around the mid-20th century, coinciding with rapid industrialization and population growth. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant increase in energy demand and reliance on fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas. The combustion of these fuels led to an increase in greenhouse gas emissions, further contributing to climate change. Additionally, the Green Revolution brought about widespread changes in agricultural practices, resulting in the expansion of agricultural lands, deforestation, and a further increase in greenhouse gas emissions. In the late 19th century, Swedish scientist Svante Arrhenius first identified the connection between human activities and climate change, publishing groundbreaking research on the potential effects of increasing CO2 levels on global temperatures. This work laid the foundation for our understanding of the greenhouse effect and its role in regulating Earth's climate. Charles David Keeling's research at the Mauna Loa Observatory led to the development of the Keeling Curve, a continuous record of atmospheric CO2 concentration since 1958. This curve has been vital in climate change research and ultimately led to the establishment of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change in 1988. Greenhouse gas emissions primarily result from the burning of fossil fuels for energy production, transportation, and industrial processes. Other significant sources include agricultural activities such as livestock farming, rice cultivation, and fertilizer use, as well as land use changes like deforestation and urbanization. Greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, play a critical role in climate change by trapping heat in the Earth's atmosphere. Land use changes such as deforestation and urbanization affect Earth's albedo, or the amount of solar radiation reflected back into space. Deforestation leads to an increase in greenhouse gas emissions and disrupts local climate. While urbanization contributes to the urban heat island effect, these land use changes and their impacts on albedo can exacerbate climate change. Climate feedback mechanisms play a crucial role in the climate system. Positive feedback mechanisms such as ice albedo feedback, permafrost thawing, and water vapor feedback amplify the effect of climate change. Negative feedback mechanisms like increased vegetation growth due to higher CO2 levels and cloud feedback can counteract some of these impacts. Tipping points in the climate system are thresholds beyond which irreversible changes occur, such as Amazon rainforest dieback, West Antarctic ice sheet collapse, and Gulf Stream shutdown. Crossing these tipping points could have profound implications on the future of climate change. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has developed representative concentration pathways, which represent a range of possible future greenhouse gas emission scenarios. Factors influencing the different RCPs include population growth, economic development, technological innovation, and global climate policy. Each RCP is associated with potential climate impacts, such as rising temperatures, sea level rise, and change in precipitation patterns. Climate projections are subject to uncertainties, which arise from natural variability, model limitations, and future emissions pathways. Incorporating these uncertainties in climate change research and decision-making is crucial for developing effective strategies to address climate change. Climate change will continue to affect ecosystems and biodiversity, causing shifts in species distributions and potentially altering ecological communities and interactions. Species vulnerabilities to climate change depend on factors like habitat specificity, dispersal ability, and adaptability. Climate change is expected to drive species extinctions and biodiversity loss, underscoring the importance of conservation efforts in preserving our planet's rich biological heritage. Climate change will have a far-reaching effect on food security and agriculture. With varying impacts on crop yields and food production systems, adaptation strategies and technological innovations will play a vital role in maintaining global food supplies. Human health and well-being will also be affected by climate change through heat stress, vector-borne diseases, and air quality issues. Implementing adaptation strategies and promoting climate-resilient infrastructure and sustainable urban development will be essential for mitigating these impacts. In conclusion, understanding the historical context of climate change, from its natural variability to the anthropogenic influences that have accelerated its pace, is essential for effectively addressing the challenges that lie ahead. As we look to the future, speculating on the potential trajectories and impacts of climate change helps inform the decisions and actions necessary to mitigate its negative consequences and adapt to the inevitable changes it brings. The future of climate change is uncertain, with its trajectory largely dependent on the actions taken by governments, businesses, and individuals in the coming decades. Ensuring an informed, coordinated, and collaborative approach to tackling climate change is of paramount importance. This will involve implementing mitigation strategies, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions through policy measures, promoting renewable energy, and investing in sustainable land use practices. Furthermore, we must recognize the importance of adaptation and resilience building in response to climate change's unavoidable impact. Developing improved infrastructure, early warning systems, and disaster risk reduction measures will be vital in preparing communities for challenges ahead. Integrating climate change adaptation into development planning and decision-making will help create a more sustainable, resilient future. International cooperation and collaboration will play a significant role in addressing climate change. By ensuring that equity and fairness are at the forefront of global climate negotiations, we can work towards a more inclusive, just approach to climate change solutions. Financial and technological support for developing countries will be crucial in implementing climate action. Public awareness, education, and effective climate communication will also be essential for driving social transformation and fostering a collective commitment to climate solutions. By combating misinformation, promoting scientific literacy, and engaging various stakeholders in climate change conversations, we can create a more informed and engaged global community. Grassroots movements and climate activism play a critical role in shaping public opinion and policy. Through citizen engagement and collective action, society can hold governments accountable and advocate for climate solutions that prioritize sustainable development, environmental justice, and the well-being of all of Earth's inhabitants. In summary, the future of climate change depends on our ability to understand its historical context, anticipate its potential impacts, and take decisive cooperative actions at all levels of society. By fostering a collective commitment to climate solutions and prioritizing sustainable development, we can work towards a more resilient and equitable future for our planet and its diverse array of inhabitants. Please tell me what you think your thoughts on the future of climate change are, what we can do to curb it, what we can do to set it back, and what we can do to change our trajectory. Please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Have a wonderful day.